Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Carnival Breakfast Show. I hope you had a wonderful night's rest and a memorable weekend. This is Carnival Breakfast Show come to you from Carnival Radio, and my name is Joseph Oyukola, newspaper review. To begin the news this morning, here are the headlines. PDP crisis, Damagum camp, anti-Wiki governors may clash today. Two decades after inception, EFCC faces governors' legal battle. Mentally ill man arrested for burning grandma to death. Nigerians grown as electricity bills surp 57% of minimum wage earners' salaries. Kuye installed as Otuba Ajana Ijebu. Now to the news in details. The 13 state governors elected on the platform of the People's Democratic Party are headed for a possible showdown today, Monday, as they meet to discuss the party's internal crisis, which took a deeper turn on Friday following the emergence of a factional PDP national chairman Alhaji Yayari Mohammed. Friday's development marked a new twist in the clamor to remove the PDP acting national chairman Umar Damagum, who is an ally of the Minister of Federal Capital Territory Nyesom Wike. The move to remove Damagum has split the PDP governors, with the chairman of the PDP Governors Forum and Bauchi State Governor Mala Muhammad leading 6 other governors pushing for Damagum's outstar, with Muhammad, Oyo State Governor Ademola Adeleke, Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki, Bayelsa State Governor Doye Diri, Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara, Delta State Governor Sheriff Oborewovi, and Akwa Ibom State Governor Umo Heno. Meanwhile, 4 other governors led by our State Governor Seyi Makinde, who are allies of Wike, are opposed to Damagum's removal. Others with Makinde are governors Hamadu Fintiri of Adamawa State, Caleb Mutuwang of Plateau State, and Agu Kevas of Taraba State. However, 2 out of the 13 governors are neutral. They are Governor Peter Mba of Enugu State and Dauda Lawal of Zamfara State. Sunday newsmen reported that following the escalation of the party's internal crisis over the weekend, the PDP governors convened an emergency meeting for today, Monday. High-ranking member of the PDP National Working Committee, who spoke to newsmen a condition of anonymity, says that due to the sensitive nature of the matter, said the main agenda of the governors' meeting today is possible reconciliation of the Damagum and factional chairman Yayari Mohammed camp. The PDP chieftain said at the meeting, to be held by Zoom, the PDP governors will be seeking direction which direction to move over Damagum and Yayari. For more details, please visit Punch newspaper. PDP crisis, Damagum camp, anti-Wike governors may clash today. Meanwhile, 16 state governments have consolidated suits before the Supreme Court challenging the law establishing the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Ahead of the hearing of the suit October 22, Wale Akinsilure writes on prayers of the case, the history of EFCC and the overtime battles of the Commission with the powers that be. Just like in the case concerning financial autonomy for local government areas, all high seas would again be on the Supreme Court as October 22, it hears a suit challenging the constitutionality of the law establishing the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. Why, in the case of financial autonomy, the state government were defendants in the suit filed by the Attorney General of the Federation, Lateef Fagbemi-San. This time, the state government are the plaintiffs against the EFCC establishment law. 16 states filed consolidated suit challenging the powers of the EFCC, the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit, and other similar agency of the federal government. The plaintiffs in the consolidated case marked CSCV are Anambra, Benue, Cross River State, Enugu, Edo State, Kogi, and Kebbi. Others are Katsina, Jigawa, Nasarawa, Niger, Ondo, Oyo State, Ogun State, Plateau, and Sokoto State. The plaintiffs questioned that the setting up of the EFCC through the EFCC Establishment Act 2004 was not in conformity with the provisions of Section 12 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. Section 12 of the Constitution, captioned Implementation of Treaties, reads, 1. No treaty between the Federation and any other country shall have the force of law except to the extent to which any such treaty has been enacted into law by the National Assembly. 2. The National Assembly may take laws for the Federation or any part, therefore, with respect to matters not included in the exclusive legislature list of the purpose of implementing a treaty. 3. A bill for an act of the National Assembly passed pursuant to the provision of subsection 2 of this section shall not be presented to the President for assent and shall not be enacted unless it is ratified by a majority of all the houses of assembly in the Federation. The plaintiffs contended that it was a United Nations Convention against Corruption that was reduced into the EFCC Establishment Act. Hence, the constitutional provision regarding treaties and making it a Nigerian law was not compelled with an establishing the EFCC. For more details, please visit Punch newspaper. 2 decades after inception, EFCC faces governor's legal battle. In the meantime, the Jigawa State Police Command has arrested 26-year-old Nura Masood, a resident of Mwazu village of Sule Tankaka local government area, for allegedly setting a 60-year-old grandma Zuwara Muhammad ablaze. Newsmen learned on Sunday that Mrs. Muhammad had repeatedly expressed concern over her grandson's physical appearance and mental health status, who is said to be mentally unstable. Masood was said to have been provoked by his grandmother's frequent inquiries and warned her to stop, but she continued. In a conventional audio clip made available to newsmen, Masood said he was fed up with his grandmother's endless inquiries about his health status. He noted that his decision to set her ablaze using petrol had put to halt her questioning. When contacted, Jigawa State Police Command spokesman Sulisu Lawa Adamu, who confirmed the tragic incident to newsmen, stated that preliminary investigators revealed that the suspect, who is suffering from mental derangement, has been receiving treatment at the Kazao Psychiatric Hospital. According to him, the victim died while receiving treatment at a hospital, adding that the suspect had voluntarily confessed to have committed the offense because of the headlines inquiries the victim was making about his life on several occasions. In another development, when the federal government announced in September that it will start paying the proposed minimum wage of 70,000 with a promise to pay civil servants the areas from July and August, not many Nigerians were excited about the news, and the reasons were obvious, one of them being the recent hike in electricity bill. A recent report quoting the FIG calculation clearly indicated that average minimum wage earners spend at least 57.3% of their salaries on electricity bills if they use only 7 appliances for a month. The FIG report noted that while the wage increase was a good development for workers, the cost of living has rendered the wage increase almost insignificant. The report spotlights the cost of electricity alone and its impact on workers' wages. According to a National Income, Salaries and Wage Commission document, civil servants under the Consolidated Public Service Salary Structure would earn 930,000 per annum. This means that a minimum wage earner would go home with a salary of about 77,500 naira. The Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission (NEC) announced a 300% increase in electricity tariff for those in the Band B and A service category in April. According to the Vice Chairman of the NEC, Musiliu Oseni, the tariff hike meant that customers who formerly paid 66 naira per kilowatt per hour will now pay 225 naira for the same unit of electricity. In the announcement, the NEC also said that only users in the Band A service category, about 15% of the entire customer population, would be affected. Surprisingly, a few months after the announcement, Nigerians were faced with flagrant and unsolicited transfer to Band A service category without prior notice. Some people protested the move, while others took to social media to vent their anger and frustration. Decrying the move on X handle, a financial expert, Joe Abba, wrote, "I have confirmation that AEDCE electricity has now put me in Band A." Other Nigerians who spoke to newsmen re-echoed their frustrations. A small-scale business owner, Chidi Adum, equally lamented, saying, "How can you want to squeeze us to pay such a ridiculous tariff and switch us to Band A without notice?" According to Ayodele Dipo, a civil servant with the Lagos State government who lives around Omuwu Odofin area of the state, he was taken to Band A without notice, and ever since that development, almost all his earnings have been consumed by electricity bills. For more details, please visit Daily Post newspaper. Nigerians groan as electricity bill saps 55% of minimum wage earner salaries. In another news and last news for newspaper review, the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC) has begun emergency repairs on the third section of the east-west road between Warri in Delta State and Benin in Edo State. The commission is focusing attention on the dilapidated section of Ibadulume Akpe roundabout Musaga and Ologbo. NDDC's Managing Director Samuel Ogboku said the commission was obeying the directive of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who instructed the commission to fix the failed sections. Ogboku said this while inspecting the ongoing repairs of the failed section of the road in the complaint of the commission executive director of project, Sir Victor Antai, and other directors. A statement by NDDC's Director of Corporate Affairs, Lady Toms Wakama, said Dr. Ogboku expressed gratitude to President Tinubu for giving directives to urgently restore the failed section of the strategic road traversing the Niger Delta region. For more details, please visit the Nation newspaper. Tinubu directs NDDC to fix Warri Benin section of East-West Road. To bring the newspaper review to a close this morning, Here is a recap of headlines. PDP crisis. Damagum camp, anti-Wike government may clash today. 2 decades after inception, EFCC faces governor's legal battle. Mentally ill man arrested for burning grandma to death. Nigerians groan as electricity bills sap 57% of minimum wage earners' salaries. Tinubu directs NDDC to fix Warri Benin section of East-West Road. And with that, we've come to the end of newspaper review. Thank you very much for listening. You can download Carnival Media app from Play Store and app iOS. You can also check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. My name remains Joseph Wikola. Good morning, and please do well to enjoy the rest of your day.